Oh god. As soon as I started playing something, she shows up. You got issues. You got serious issues. You went pee pee. Here you go. You got serious issues, Yoshi. I can't start a game. I can't start a game. You know, every single time I start a game, you come in here and beg for food. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's for going out with me earlier. That's it. That's it, Yoshi. You're not gonna get more than that. That is it, baby love. That is it, honey. Dear Lord. You ain't gonna get any more than that. Skin weight. What? Okay. That's not gonna help you, girl. Okay, so I've played this before. I played like the tutorial. I played Guildmaster just a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just play it through the tutorial real quick because I don't remember anything, to be honest. So yeah, we'll just play the basics here. Yes, Yoshi. You ain't gonna get any more. You can roll around on the ground, making cute noises and shit, but you're not gonna get anything. You already got enough, Yoshi. You got enough today.
Welcome, Guildmaster. I'm the Guild Trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild.
Last bit.
Let's start with you guiding the guild through this first tutorial.
That is it. No more. I just got this too, and now it's already halfway in. It's crazy. WSD, QE, middle mouse. Okay. Deck of ability cards. These cards are harmless. Never split them and fighting. Yeah, Yoshi, you ain't gonna get no more. At the beginning of each round, the first thing, you know, I can't even play any games these days. As soon as I start something, you come in here begging. At the beginning of each round, the first thing to do is to select 2 cards for each mercenary to use them on their turn. Okay. Alright, see how the question mark next to the brute portrait. Where? There's no question mark. Top of the screen has changed. What? Oh, up here. Do a number. This shows his initiative. Number next to the first card you select determines the character's initiative for a round. The lower the number, the earlier the round character will act. Okay. Since there are no other character visible right now, it will be Brute's turn. Okay. Okay. Right. For example, here you can choose either the top half of trample and the bottom half of grab and go. Oh God. I clicked twice. Good God. There's no safeguard against double clicking here.
Welcome, Guildmaster.
Yes, welcome. Trample, Okay. Of the other card, opposite side of the other card. Okay. It's a weird fucking rule. I remember saying that to myself. It's like you pick one, you have to pick one on the opposite side. It's a really weird rule. Or the bottom half of trample, and the top half of grab and go. Good. There's nothing for Brute to do in this room, so you'll want to proceed through the door and see what lies beyond within the movability. Grab and go's bottom half lets Brute move 4 hexes. Just enough to get through the door. Let's use that. Bandit guard, like player characters, monsters also select action on their turn. Let's find out what this bandit is planning to do by hovering over his portrait. Okay. Move and attack. Okay. Whilst hovered, you can see the bandit's intentions. His run, plans to move and attack. Whereas player gets 2 actions per turn, monsters only get 1, albeit often with multiple abilities within. Notice how this bandit has a lower... Oh, she found another victim. Notice how this bandit has a lower initiative than the brute, and would have acted before the brute this round had he been visible. As it is currently the brute's turn, however, you'll get to finish this turn before the bandit can act. Let's get the brute close enough to use attack on trample top half a second action for your turn. Now use one until return to the hand. You're resting. More on that later. Enough for now. Attack. Whenever you attack, the attack modifier is drawn from your character's modified deck, and that value is applied to your attack. In this case, you can see above the bandit guard that a +0 modifier was drawn, so your attack still just deals its base value of 3 damage. For this tutorial, we only have +0 modifier in effect to keep things simple. We'll explore the other attack modifiers later. Now it is a bandit's turn. We saw on his card earlier it intends to move and then perform a melee attack of 3 damage. However, as he is already within melee range of the brute, he will simply forego moving and get straight to the attack. Ouch. While monsters always take damage directly to their hit points, whenever a player character is damaged, you're presented with 3 options. Dear Lord. If you have at least 2 discarded cards, then you may perform a long or short rest to recover some of them. If you have at least 2 discarded cards. All the brute's abilities are... Yeah, this is like the rules are like all really complicated, you know? It's like weird. All the brute's ability cards are currently discarded. Long rest doesn't count as a card. And as such, you will have to rest to continue. I don't understand that. All the brute's ability cards are currently discarded. Okay, we know that. Long rest doesn't count as a card. Short rest doesn't count as a card too, right? I mean, why do they have to mention that there? I don't understand. You mean rest. Rest cards don't count as a card. Or rest don't count as a card. Is that what they're trying to say? It's very confusing. Oh, I see. Long rest is actually resting. Burn one, discard the card at random to recover all discarded card. Okay. He will have to rest to continue, but that would be long rest, right? But you have to still burn one discarded card. This is so weird. It's like when they're trying to make up these rules when they were developing the card game. It's like, how can we make this more complicated than it is? Short rest will burn one of the discarded cards at random, losing it for the rest of the scenario, but will recover all the discarded cards before continuing your turn as normal. So you can recover cards to use immediately in this very turn. Long rest takes up the whole turn and is used instead of selecting 2 ability cards, giving the character an initiative of 99. However, you not only get to choose which card to burn instead of it being random, but the character will perform a heal 2 action to refresh all item cards. Choosing to long rest here would be certain death if the bandit draws an attack card for the round, as the brute has neither health nor cards to spare. So let's choose short rest. Grab and Go has been randomly selected as the card to burn. Once per short rest, you can opt to redraw the random card to burn. Once per short rest, you can opt to redraw. Where's the redraw option? I don't see it. At the cost of 1 damage, I see. But with the brute only on 1 health, this isn't an option. You can see Grab and Go is now dark red to indicate it is burnt and no longer usable in the current scenario. In exchange, Trample and Provoking Roar have been returned to hand and are available to use again. Both the Brute and the Bandit are near death, so it is crucial to go as early as possible in the round to get the first attack. Remember, the first card you choose determines the Brute's initiative. So let's choose Provoking Roar to maximize the chance Brute is up first with a low initiative of 10. Now that we're in the same room as the bandit, we can see that enemies draw their ability cards each round after the players. So you won't know what they'll be doing. What? Now that we're in the same room as the bandit, we can see that enemies draw their ability cards each round after the players. So you won't know what they'll be doing or what their initiatives will be until this point in each round. Why do I have to explain it like that? It's because wouldn't it be easier for them to just say, you will be able to see what the intent of the enemy is at this point in each round, instead of saying, you won't know until now? It's like, okay, somebody was having too much fun writing this tutorial. It appears the bandit was planning to once again use a move and attack, but because you chose to act quickly with an initiative of 10, he won't have those active until after the Brute's turn due to the slow initiative of 50. Let's get him. So we'll do attack 3. How many HP? 2. Okay, so either one is fine. Oh, so they want me to use this. Got him. You see that gold on the floor that the bandit left behind? Pick it up. You need to use a loot ability. One important rule of Gloomhaven to bear in mind is that you don't automatically loot treasure unless you finish your turn on it. If you want it, make sure to pick it up before the scenario ends. Loot abilities can also appear on ability cards, but the easiest way to collect it here is to end your turn on the hex that contains the gold pile. So let's move the brute onto it before the end of his turn with its remaining action. But wait, looking at Provoking Roar, it doesn't have a move ability on the bottom half's action, so how can the brute reach the gold? It does have a move ability though right here. Oh, we selected trample, so now we have to use this. This is where default action comes in handy. To the left and right of the central initiative value are two small default action buttons. Okay. Oh, this one comes with that, this one comes with this, okay. These allow characters to perform melee attack for 2 instead of the top action or default move of 2 instead of the bottom action. Interesting. Since you only need to move 1 hex for the brute to reach the goal, we can skip the remaining movement using the skip button below.
Great work. Not only did you vanquish the lone bandit guard, you've even managed to pick up a few pieces of gold. With the basics covered, it's now time to introduce you to some slightly more dangerous scenarios.
Victoire. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, because last time I was playing this, it was still early access. I guess now it's kind of registered that I've completed it. You know how to get about. That's good. Now it's time to learn the important things, like killing and looting your enemy. I thought we killed and looted an enemy already. See? Weird.
Welcome to your first training mission. You've learned the basics, but now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer elite, a stronger enemy with greater stats than normal. With only a single hit point remaining, any amount of damage getting through will cause the brute to become exhausted. As such, you will have to avoid any incoming damage by burning cards. For the sake of training, the attack modifier decks will all be +0s, so don't worry about those for now. Your objectives to start are: take down the archer with a single attack. Loot the gold she drops. Now surely you can handle that.
So we need that because it's the lowest initiative. And then now we have to look for one. Oh, overwhelming assault. 6 damage. Wait, she has 14? Bitch. Oh no. Now, how the fuck?
Good job. With no enemies left and your objectives complete, the scenario normally would have ended already, leaving that chest behind. However, for the sake of training, I'm going to set you another objective. Loot the chest. Before you rush headlong into that trap, you might want to heal up a bit first. I'd suggest taking a long rest, which will let you heal too, and recover enough discarded cards, allowing you to withstand the 2 damage from the trap and reach the chest.
Select the discarded card to burn. How come I can't? Okay, move on to the trap and take the damage. Okay, so this has 3 damage, 2 damage. So, okay, just select those 2. We have to use move. Unless we do shield, but then you can't move. So we're just gonna move. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, we still have to activate this? Wait, what?
Those boots of striding will come in handy next time you need a little extra mobility. Right, on to the next part of your training.
How come there's no check mark here? Oh, here, there it is. Oof. Combine the skills you've learned to take down the bandit archer. You'll need some extra help to get across those nasty traps. Okay. Them traps be nasty.
So, you've learned about the basic attack and move abilities. But this time we're going to use some abilities with additional effects. A move action with a jump effect will help you here. Jump allows you to cross tiles containing obstacles or enemies, and even move over traps without triggering them, provided you can reach an empty hex to land on. Those boots of striding you picked up last time can be used to increase a move ability by 2 hexes. That'll enable you to get up close and personal this turn. You don't have the damage to take her out in one go, but if you act fast, you can apply the disarm condition to her before she can attack. Your objectives for this first round are: use a jump movement to get across the traps unscathed. Disarm the archer before she attacks. Good luck.
So how do we do this? Oh, I see. That's not a jump, that's a phase.
You did it. Not only did you get a decent hit in with provoking roar, but thanks to the disarm condition you applied, the archer couldn't attack for a turn. She's low on health now, so you should be able to finish her off. Your objectives this turn are: kill the archer, jump over the traps, and loot the chest. I want you to achieve both this round.
Asking for a lot. I don't have another jump. Oh. We'll do a short rest. Okay, so we kill, so that one and the one with the jump. Short rest allows you to recover this card immediately. Long resting will take the whole turn as instead you get giving the initiative 99. In other words, not gonna help you win this round. Okay. That phase though.
Stab and a jump right onto the chest. Nicely done. That potion will surely be of use in the missions to come.
I know these are new, because with the expansion, I think. Alright, it's all about knowing where you stand and finding the best spot in the dungeon. Okay.
To be a successful guildmaster, you need to pay close attention to enemy actions and try to plan your moves around them. Just one simple objective for you this time. Don't get attacked. You'll have to start over if an enemy manages to land a hit.
I don't think I've ever done
You'll
this
need
one
to
before.
escape this room by opening the door in front of the brute.
Okay.
But remember that enemies in the next room will also get to act this round. My advice? Act quickly, looking carefully at what actions the enemies are going to take. I've set it up so that you should be able to find a safe place to stand, out of reach from all enemies. Let's see if you can survive.
So do I want one with a jump or without? Okay, move one. But there are 4 of them here. That's how come it's only showing these 2? Move 1, attack 3, move 2, attack 2. So they can move 1 or 2 spots, but I don't know which one these. Okay. I see. Move 2, attack 2. Oh, okay. All the bandit guards have moved to attack 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. She can do a range attack. Okay. And he can do 1, 2. Oh god, how am I? Oh, I guess I can just stay here. No, but if I stay here, she will be able to attack me. One, two. Oh, I guess I can disarm, but he has to be close to me. That's the problem, and I don't have the boot anymore. One, two, one, two, one, two. I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah, she can. Range 3, 1. Okay, so she can move 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're fine. In the middle of the door. Okay.
Excellent. You eluded the enemies in both rooms. Opening a door will always add more enemies to deal with, so make sure you're prepared for that when opening doors in future scenarios. Just one more round of bandit dodging to complete the mission. You'll find it tricky to locate a safe space this time. Perhaps you could try preventing an attack to survive?
Yeah, I can actually move 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. I should be okay. So either one is fine. Now the archer can do move 2. Okay, that doesn't matter. Excellent stuff. You're well on your way to becoming a professional. But how about that disarm? Pretty powerful condition, eh? That and a nice low initiative of 10 makes provoking roar a really nifty ability for getting out of nasty scrapes. One more test, and then I think you'll be ready to start exploring the world and recruiting mercenaries to our guild. They never fixed that. Well, maybe because the rest are for the expansion. Don't get too close. Oh, attack modifiers. Oh, these are like character specific tutorial. I think we can just skip that. Yeah, maybe we don't need to, because I don't want to be too many tutorials. We'll try the brute one though, see how quick of a tutorial it is. If it's pretty quick, then we'll just go through all of them. Maybe they just give you like little pointers or something, I don't know.
Let's talk about attack modifiers. So far in your training, characters have always drawn a +0 attack modifier, meaning their attacks have always dealt the exact damage value specified on the cards. This is not normally the case. In real scenarios, for each attack, the character will draw an attack modifier, which influences the damage dealt. These can increase the damage by +1, +2, or ×2. Decrease by -1, -2, or ×0, or leave the value unaffected, as you've seen with a +0. You can see the contents of a character's modifier deck by hovering over any character. Note that unlike player characters, all monsters share a single attack modifier deck. For this training scenario, these archers have just 2 attack modifiers remaining in their decks, ×2 and ×0. We want them to draw the ×0 to deal no damage, and we're going to give them disadvantage to ensure that. Ranged attacks have disadvantage when their target is on an adjacent hex. This forces the attacker to draw 2 modifier cards instead of just 1, and the worst result is selected. As these archers only have 2 modifiers remaining, if they attack with disadvantage, they will draw both, but be forced to choose the ×0 over the ×2 as the worst result, dealing no damage. You can see when disadvantage will apply from the flashing purple symbol next to the health bar. You can only disadvantage one archer here, so kill the other with a ranged attack. Should be easy, as the Brute's attack modifier deck is full of +1s for this mission. You can thank me later. Your objectives are: stand next to one of the archers to give her disadvantage, kill the other archer with a ranged attack.
Okay. Now, they have move 2 though. Oh no, just attack and range. Okay. They can't move. Very good. Oh, I see, I see.
See how she drew both the ×0 and ×2 modifiers? Disadvantage forced her to draw 2 attack modifiers and use the worst one. You also saw how your attack with Spare Dagger drew a +1, thus dealing 4 damage total to take down the other archer. Your final objectives are: kill the remaining archer, loot the chest.
This Yoshi is very desperate. It's very disturbing.
Nice. The heater shield should help you soak up some damage.
You've finished your basic training missions. Time to introduce you to the other mercs and get you exploring.
Let's begin looking more closely at what each individual character can do. In this scenario, Brute has level 1 Living Bones elites to deal with, which means their stats will be greater than their level 0 counterparts. Monster stats are combined with a base ability card drawn for the monster's class's turn. What? A base ability card drawn for the monster class's turn, resulting in the cards you see when the monster's cards for the round are revealed. Let me just read that slowly. Monster stats are combined with a base ability card drawn for the monster class's turn, resulting in the cards you see when the monster cards for the round are revealed. So expect them to move a bit further and attack a bit harder, especially as they're elites. Note how they both have an innate shield 1 attack effect, indicated by the shield icon. Each point of shield prevents 1 damage from incoming attacks. However, an amount shield can be ignored if targeted with an attack with pierce. I have it on good authority that these living bones are going to attack more than once each this turn. You're low on cards and won't be able to afford to burn any cards, so surviving here will require some shielding of your own. By the way, while these enemies' shields are an innate persistent effect, normally active bonuses granting abilities such as shield are accompanied by a round or persistent duration icon. Kill a living bones using attack with pierce. Apply some shield of your own. Use minor healing potion. That should help you survive this round. What does it mean if the attack modifiers have like all of them are marked like that? So that's 5 damage, and I don't have a modifier though. So I don't understand. Oh, this guy's almost dead, I see. So how do I use this? Oh, gotta use that. Yikes, that was quite the onslaught. Nevertheless, that was 3 times. I thought you said he was gonna attack twice. Nonetheless, your shield prevented enough damage to keep the brute alive. Phew. Kill remaining living bones, good luck. He's a tanky one. A tip for you. Perhaps you could use the old push and trap combo. Note that shield only prevents damage from attacks but doesn't do anything against direct damage, such as from traps. Okay. Where's the push? Save the brute yet again. I hear he's decided that adventuring alone is not working out for him, so he's agreed to be the first mercenary of your guild. Let's get out of this dusty crypt and see who else we can recruit. So you have to play these to get them to join? Ah, Yoshi. Meet the scoundrel. She's incredibly nimble and mobile, not to mention able to combo off huge amounts of melee damage when things line up just right. Let's help her out in this sticky situation. Kill 3 archers this round before they attack. You'll certainly need something you can hit more than one target at a time. I don't target to. Okay. I see, so you kill these 2 with throwing knives, and then you pull this motherfucker over here, maybe. Cute. Ah, it feels good picking up multiple targets in a single turn, doesn't it? One last objective. Loot at least 5 piles of gold this time around. Tip for you. Sometimes the top half of a card allows you to move to. Loot abilities pick up all the gold within the radius specified by the value. So you work out where you need to stand and get looting. Oh, you just need to stand right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. Wait, what? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Nice. Let me just take care of that goal for you. For your assistance in this scenario, this scoundrel has agreed to join the guild. That means we've got enough mercenaries now for a proper mission. I want more. I want more mercenaries. Let's check out Master of the Elements. Spellweavers are a powerful race, but vulnerable in close combat. Learn how to use the elements to your advantage. Okay. Gotta check on something real quick here. Alright, I'm gonna do this class and then I have to go. Meet the Tinkerer. He's a great support character to have on a team, but can also take on multiple enemies in a pinch. Looking at those skeletons, let's say this count as 1. Currently he is wounded and will take 1 damage at the start of his turn. So you ought to heal him as soon as possible with a minor health potion. Looking at where the enemies in this room are, I'd advise you to go as late as possible this round. Sometimes it's better to go slow and let the enemies come to you so you aren't at risk of being attacked. Then you can use one of the Tinkerer's famous area effect attacks to deal some serious damage to multiple enemies at once. You can recognize such abilities by the hex-shaped patterns on the ability card, showing you the shape of the area it will target. Okay. You may notice that if you use heal ability when wounded, the character not only recovers hit points but loses the wound condition. Healing can also remove a poison condition, but in that case, you will only remove the condition and regain no hit points. Healing can also remove a poison condition. Oh, okay. One's just 4 attacks. The problem with this, I think, is I won't be able to finish up. Oh no, I should be okay. No. Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Oh, that's all they wanted you to do, though. Boom. Ink Bomb was pretty good, eh? I'll leave you to finish off the rest of these bad guys. Do you know that you can rotate the shape of the area of effect by pressing R? No. It would have been nice to tell me that before. Cute. This little guy packs quite a punch, eh? Let's sign him up and look for some paid jobs for the guild to take on. Alright, so I said I'm gonna play oh, and I skipped Master of Elements, Spellweaver, okay. When I come back later, I'll play King Arthur, and then I'll play more of this. So.